Okay, we're back. A lot of shows still coming. Now, I don't know whether you folks have had a chance to check out the official Late Night with Conan O'Brien website. It's got tons of great stuff, including classic comedy clips and information on upcoming programs. Here's the address, www.nbc.com/Conan. Check it out. It's a lot of fun, whether you're a casual viewer of our show or one of the elite group of knowledgeable hardcore fans like this guy. Sorry. Folks, you now got to get back into interviewing people, guy.
That's right.
Hard to follow that, don't you think?
Absolutely.
You may know my next guest from her 4 years on the television show Sybil. Beginning this Friday, you can see her starring in the new movie Urban Legends. Please welcome Alicia Witt. That is a striking entrance. You know, the bright red hair, the bright red dress.
Hey, I love your shirt, by the way. That's a great color for redheads.
Are you being sarcastic, or are you being, You are, aren't you?
No, I'm totally
You just said
not
my
being
shirt
sarcastic.
sucks on TV.
No, not at all.
Great shirt. No, is this, I never wear a shirt this color. Is this bad for redheaded
No,
people?
honestly, it's the best possible color, and people are weird. They say that redheads shouldn't wear orange or red.
Right.
It's I mean, I love wearing red, and I love wearing orange. I think they're the best
You look
colors.
beautiful. You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you, do you get treated differently, do you think, because you're such a striking redhead?
Well, you know, one thing that I've noticed is that I think when you're a redhead, people tend to notice your hair first instead of looking for other features to identify with.
Right.
'Cause I've noticed that if I put on a wig, I have this black wig that I like to wear, or a really short blonde one, I can go up to people I know really, really well, and they don't have a clue who I am. I was at the airport coming in
Because
to
they
New York.
because they so identify you with just you're a redhead.
Yeah, well, if you're a brunette, I think people tend to notice your eyes, your nose, things to remember you by next time. But if you're a redhead, I think they just notice the hair. You know what I mean?
I'm glad for anything to distract people from their other parts of my body. You know what I mean? Which I'm not so happy about. If they're just going to focus on my hair, cool. That's fine with me. You know, in medieval times, they did think that redheaded people were crazy.
Did they really?
Yeah, that they were eccentric, that they were weird. They thought that red hair was a manifestation of insanity. And now we know that to be...
we all know that's not true now.
Andy, that was... You overdid it there.
So did you ever have any weird experiences? Like, were you ever mistaken for the devil when you were a child or some such thing?
No, nothing like that. People always thought, oh, that's Ralph Mal from Happy Days or something. Seriously. Always sad misunderstandings, you know, nothing.
And people used to tell me I looked like I walked out of Howard's End, because I used to play the piano in this hotel when I was younger to earn a living.
Right.
And people would say, oh, you look so beautiful. You look like you walked out of a Merchant Ivory film.
Well, you know why...
That's my red hair, please. It's nothing
not
else.
just the red hair, though. It's that your skin is, I mean, it's incredibly pale, like Victorian. You have, like, Victorian skin. I mean that in a nice way. You have beautiful skin, but I'm in so much trouble now. No. No, but you have...
And you've got a wonderful tan, Conan. You look... I mean...
Well, I can...
You guys just look like you sunbathe every day.
Well,
I saw the jar it came out of.
Yeah. I have. Keep quiet, you. Maintain the illusion. I am the palest man in America, and so I just know. I mean, I think that that's what makes you look sort of almost like you're from a Victorian time.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. Can you go in the sun at all? Can you?
Oh, no, I can't. I can't at all. No, there was one time I went into my backyard for 2 seconds, I swear, that's all it was. I put my feet out on the deck to get a little sun, and I had a horrible sunburn that lasted for months and months. I cannot go in the sun. I just can't.
For months and months?
I'm serious. No, I'm serious. I had a tan line right here, and makeup artists had to cover it whenever I wore skirts.
I can...
Do you even live near a nuclear pump or something? I mean...
Andy, you don't understand what it's like. I'm virtually the same way. I mean, what you have sounds crazy, but I'm virtually the same way. I wrap myself in anything I can before I go out in the sun.
Yeah.
I put on number 50. And people don't believe there's a number 50 sunblock.
Right.
I found who makes number 50, and I put it on, and basically it just looks like aluminum siding. You know, you put it on.
Or do you ever wear
And I'm
those
like
strips?
the Tin Man. I'm walking around. I do not fear sun now, but...
Well, that could be where your devil-worshipping thing has come into play. That could be why people are mistaking you
My
for
Satanism
witches.
comes from a different area. We'll talk about
Okay.
that later.
All right.
But now I want to make sure I talk about the fact that, I think it was 3 weeks ago, I'm watching TV, I'm watching Jeopardy, it's Celebrity Jeopardy, and you're playing. And I want to hear about this, because I'm fascinated with the concept of... I've been asked a couple of times to be on Celebrity Jeopardy, and then I said, really? And they're like, no, just kidding. But I haven't actually done it yet. Was it fun? Did you like it?
You know, it was really fun. The most fun thing is that it's for charity, but you know they dumb down the questions because it's celebrities, and I mean, the questions are so silly.
I did notice that, you know.
They'll ask you things like, it's a vegetable, it's long, it's also the name of a part of the human body. What is it? And you're like, an ear of corn, maybe?
I'm stumped, yeah, right.
Okay. No,
The one I saw was,
It's
Yeah, right. What is
Cucumber.
zucchini?
Yeah.
The one I saw was, I think, I go woof, and I make a good pet, you know? Now, who are you? That's the level of some of the questions. And then they'll throw in, and you see some of the celebrities getting cocky.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like
know.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch is like, you know, hey, I'm doing really well because I knew the bright thing in the sky is the sun. And then, you know, but they get all cocky, and then the next one is like, you know, give us the table of elements in their correct order.
Oh,
you know?
I know. Well, you want to hear an example? The final Jeopardy question for this episode that I was on was, it's the fifth month mentioned in the poem that starts 30 days hath ... And I didn't even know the answer to that, so that should give you an example. It's the one that's supposed to help
Yeah, but
you
that's
remember
still hard.
how
I know
many
that.
days are in a month.
I know, but then you'd have to figure out which is the fifth one, which I wouldn't be able to get.
Well, it's February. Everybody else got it but me. That's all I know. And I took these pills beforehand that said they were supposed to make you smarter. They're called the Brain.
You took some pills beforehand?
You get them
Is this
at
natural
natural
you really
food
want to be
stores.
talking about? I noticed your appearance on Jeopardy was a little odd. Sorry, I lost my microphone. You were the first celebrity to break the buzzer. I remember that.
They don't think it.
What are these pills? What are these pills? They're legal pills?
No, they're totally legal. They've got ginkgo biloba and all these herbal things, and it's called the Brain 3. And supposedly, if you take 2 capsules, say a chant, and breathe 3 times, you're going to become smart. So I took them. I figured, well, what the hell? So.
Well, you know, just to be talked into taking that pill, I think, is some indication that
tells you a
something's
little
wrong.
something about me, I guess.
Did it work at all? Do you think it worked?
You know, all I got was a buzz. I felt like my eyes were open a little wider.
Okay, let's not talk more about this pill. I think someone misled you. The movie Urban Legend opens this Friday, and that sounds like a fun movie, horror movie. You've never done a horror movie.
I've never done anything like a horror movie before. It was bizarre. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so scared of horror movies in general. To actually be in one and seeing bodies around me that looked like they were dead,
Right.
it was really freaky for me. I found myself going home at night, looking in the mirror, thinking somebody was behind me as I was taking off my makeup. I'd be like, and I'd look, and there was nobody there, and I'd have soap in my eyes, and my eyes are burning.
That's that pill again, actually.
You're right. That's what it was.
That's what happened there. Well, best of luck with the movie.
Oh,
really.
thank you so much.
Yeah, and thanks for coming back again. You're a fun guest. It's always
you're
fun
a fun
having you here.
host. It's always fun to come.
Well, then I think this was a good date. Alicia Witt, everybody. Thanks for being here. Alicia Witt. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Local H. Stick around. Everybody, that is our show tonight. I do want to thank all my guests. Alicia Witt, thank you very much for being here. Good luck with the movie.
Thank you very much.
Wow. We also want to thank Mr. Martin Sheen for being here. Very cool actor. All right, thanks also to Local H. I really like that band. Fun program. You got your Andy Richter. You have your Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for later, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
you.